Immortal Ascension is a story in the collection of classical short stories, Strange Stories, from a Chinese studio, written by Pu Songle, a novelist from the Qing dynasty. It tells the story of Cheng Sheng, who becomes a monk after losing interest in the worldly life, following a legal dispute. Wendeng, a scholar surnamed Zhou, and Cheng, a scholar surnamed Cheng, were childhood friends who studied and wrote together at the same desk. Cheng came from a poor family and relied on Zhou's support throughout the year. Zhou was older than Cheng, so Cheng respectfully referred to Zhou's wife as sister-in-law. They maintained a close bond, visiting each other during festive occasions and resembling a family. Later, tragedy struck when Zhou's wife died after giving birth, and he remarried a woman named Wen. Cheng refrained from meeting Zhou's new wife due to the age difference. However, one day, Zhou held a feast in his bedroom to entertain Wang's younger brother, and Cheng arrived during this event. Despite his reluctance, Cheng was persuaded to stay. Just as they sat down, news arrived that a servant from a nearby estate had been severely beaten by a local official. The reason was a dispute between the servants of the Huang and Zhou families over some land. The situation escalated, and Cheng advised Zhou to be cautious due to the corrupt and powerful officials. Zhou, consumed by anger, wanted to confront the Huang family, but Cheng tried to reason with him, highlighting the dangers of challenging the corrupt system. Cheng's efforts led Zhou to abandon the idea, and he reluctantly suppressed his anger. However, Zhou's anger lingered, and he couldn't sleep that night. He expressed his frustration about the injustice and the officials' behavior, and how he wanted to expose the wrongdoings. Cheng, aware of the risks, offered to stand up for Zhou in court. Despite Zhou's reluctance, Cheng was determined to help his friend. In the end, Zhou was falsely accused and suffered severe punishments. While in prison, he endured physical and psychological torment. Cheng, in the meantime, sought help from officials in the capital, but found no assistance. He even witnessed the manipulation of the law by officials and how they framed Zhou as a criminal. Cheng's determination and loyalty never wavered, and he persisted in seeking justice for his friend. Years passed, and Cheng eventually achieved a kind of enlightenment or spiritual transformation. He returned to the city where Zhou's family lived, but he had undergone a significant change. He appeared as if he had attained a higher state of being. Their reunion was warm, but Cheng was different from the person Zhou had known. Cheng's transformed appearance and demeanor puzzled Zhou, who tried to comprehend the enigmatic circumstances. However, Cheng's words, actions, and even his appearance remained mystical and elusive, blurring the line between reality and spirituality. As the story concludes, Cheng eventually returned to his solitary life, while Zhou's family prospered due to a mysterious golden transformation. The narrative highlights themes of friendship, justice, moral choices, and the interplay between the mortal and spiritual realms.